Leo, welcome. Let's get into it. Let's not waste any time, right? Angels, ancestors, divine guides, spirit, the great power that holds up and creates worlds, the first source and center, the fountain of the all, the Akashic records and the great halls of wisdom. We ask that you deliver us a message in clarity and protection so that we may see clearly, act clearly, feel clearly, hear clearly, and manifest for our highest good. In gratitude and great appreciation, we say Amen Ra. All right, what does the collective of Leo need to know most at this time? Wow, that was interesting. I like how it fell right in front of our girl here, huh? Just like that. Beautiful. Ooh, Leo. Yep. Wow, Leo. Beautiful. I mean, man, your message was hot to come out. No pun intended. Fire sign. Abundance. Oh, Leo. You know, I feel like we've been talking about your abundance for a minute. You know, and the thing is, like, I had someone one time say in one of my readings, like, I'm so tired of the same old message. And it's funny because another one of the readers that I like used to say, I'm so tired of delivering the same old message, collective, like, and it's true though, but this is a card, abundance, bottom of the deck. The overall energy of your entire reading is abundance. Abundance is all around you. This is also one of the full moon cards in this deck, the harvest moon. Oh, I'm sorry, the hunter moon. That's sometime in the fall. You might want to look up the hunter moon and see if anything resonates about, you know, the energy of this moon. But that's beautiful. Abundance. Yeah, just keep being patient. You're being called, I don't know, you're being called forward. Like, I don't know. I feel like these two cards, just be patient. And the hunger card is also about being positive, feeding the good and positive within you. But there's abundance all around you. There's opportunity. But this is about being ready. There's an opportunity that may present itself that's going to be abundant. But abundance is in your energy, in this reading. Yeah, and there's a way. A way is going to open. Like maybe, you know, we'll see what the tarot says when we clarify this. But this is the path. This is its time to walk your path. And that the divine is, you know what I mean? Like the energy that I get from the overall energy from this card. You know, this is the affirmation is I am open to the opening of a way. If I remember correctly. And it's an 8. Stop it. Shut your front door. The way is open for you. The path is illuminated. Begin the journey now. Respond and take action. We must be courageous and move forward. I am open and responsive to the opening of a way. The divine is going to open a path for you. So be open and responsive. I mean, that's it. Plain and simple. Easy breezy. And I love that it's an 8. You know, because, you know, I'm in the same position. You know, but I believe and I have faith. And just because it doesn't happen like that doesn't mean I lose my faith. It doesn't mean that I don't believe. We get frustrated sometimes, but that's the whole thing about faith, right? Moving forward, even though you want to give up. Moving forward, yeah, right in the nick of time, divine timing, divinely led, in transition. So you're it's like you'll get there. You're being led by the divine. You'll get there. 6 of Swords thing. Wow. Yeah. The divine, and it's just like, and the way they describe in the card, it's like there's this path that suddenly it's just illuminated. Suddenly this way, just this illuminated path appears. But it's time to walk your path. And so be open. Yeah, Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Be patient. Stay in balance. This isn't one of your fellow fire signs, Sagittarius, but Temperance is so important. Like when I see this card, this is like the divine. It's like this is a tool that you would pull out of your spiritual arsenal. This is when you're mastering patience. You're mastering like, oh, this happened, and you kind of throw off balance. And then it's like, okay, center myself, remain patient, remain peaceful, remain harmonious, tranquility, release what I don't need, surrender, you know, so I can be open to this way of the path. But this is a card of just be patient. The divine is, and this is also a card of the divine is working things out. It's going to bring things right to you. You really have to be patient. And the advice from Spirit, of course, is the good old gratitude, right? And choosing to find things that you're grateful for instead of the things that you don't have. And gratitude is a vibration raiser. So if you're down in the down, meaning not as in razor as in shave, but as in elevation, okay? But the gratitude card is about finding things to be grateful for, and also understanding. Interesting that it's a 5 too, a 2 and a 3. So when you're going through things, gratitude is a great way to remain balanced, right? Because you got the 2 for balance, harmony, you know, that temperance energy, and 3, you know, expanding and growing, moving forward from somewhere, like we were saying. But gratitude raises your vibration. So if you're down in the dumps, you're feeling negative, you get in that energy, find one thing you can be grateful for, Leo. One thing in that moment, and it's so powerful. And why is it powerful? Because the divine recognizes that. You might not think it's a big idea, and maybe you do. Maybe you feel better when you're grateful. But even when you're down, it doesn't mean you even have to change your mood. Just say, you know what? Freaking, I hate life right now, if this is how you're feeling. But you know what? I'm grateful that I have my health and a roof over my head and friends who care about me. You don't even have to figure just one thing. And it's just all about, it's like a power. It's like a weapon, not a weapon, but like a tool, or I don't know how to explain it. But gratitude. So be grateful for the things that you have now. And then also we have balance again. Here we go. Choosing balance. I choose balance in all situations. I choose to not let anything throw me off, spark my temper. Just choosing to stay balanced, choosing to stay centered, being patient, because something is coming your way. So don't throw yourself off by, you know, because I'm getting the reinforcement of balance with, you know what I mean? Being balanced is here twice. So it's like, staying, yeah, 8 of Cups. Wow. 8 of Cups and 8 of Swords. So we have 8's coming up. Like, you might feel like you're not moving forward. You're not moving. Everything is static or whatever. But 8 of Cups is water energy. This is moving forward. And taking time, you know, taking a look. Cups is water energy, emotional energy. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. But this is, Leo, this is the card of, what do you want to take with you into the future? What do you want to leave behind? What do you want to take forward? Because it's time to let go of something. It's time to move forward. It's time to go after what you really want. 8 of Cups, it's time to walk away from the past, from something. I feel like whatever this is has brought you gratitude and balance, has taught you gratitude and balance. And you know, there's 4 cups on each side, 4 and 4. Can I have one more card, please? And maybe part of the reason why, because the 8 of Swords that was on the bottom, maybe you're not moving forward because there's something that needs to leave your vibration. There's something that needs to be let go of. Speak your, and maybe to bring balance into your life, you have to pay gratitude for all of these cups. Because whether they were good or bad, they're not, you know, they're not, maybe they're not serving you anymore. Maybe some of them had good memories. Maybe some of them had dark memories, but the point is you learn from all of it, because that's where we're at. We're in the realm of duality, the yin and the yang, the 69, above, below. You can't... I know that sometimes we feel like the darkness is a curse. Sometimes the darkness is just a change. Sometimes the darkness is needing to grow, and sometimes the darkness is a lesson, and sometimes that darkness is a lesson that you signed up for before you came here. And we learn from the dark. The dark has to be there just as much as does the light, because that darkness teaches us much. And those, I mean, think about it. Somebody who has never really had any types of adversity or challenge or trauma or heart, you know what I mean, beyond the normal, you know, I broke up with my high school boyfriend, you know what I mean? Like, people who have suffered have so much knowledge and wisdom. People who have suffered end up being mentors and healers to others, helping others avoid suffering. So I'm just really feeling energy. Be grateful for all of your experiences, because they have made you who you are. And you're going to move forward. You know, and they've taught you they've balanced you. And it's like I keep hearing assessment. It's time to make an assessment. It's time to look at these things. And then move forward. Decide what you want to release and let go, and then move forward. The outcome, trust. I love this card. This card is, this is the card of trust. The egg moon. This was the moon, I believe, in April. Might want to Google the egg moon and see if there's some kind of, again, like the hunter moon, and see if there's some kind of resonation there for you. You know, that extracurricular stuff, that homework, you know, is very, very, it adds extra energy. The universe sees that, right? And it's interesting that this is 32 and we had 23. So we got 5-5 energy here. Moving through something, but it was here to teach you growth and development. I want to read this trust card to you, because we got beautiful energy here in your outcome. Trust yourself. Develop self-trust, and joy will follow. You can rely on your own capabilities. Begin to plan carefully for the future. See, and you have the path here. It's interesting, right? Because you have a path. She has a path in front of her, and here's a path here. I feel like one day it's all going to just make sense. Maybe I've said that before, but 'tis true. Just begin to carefully plan for the future, and that's what you're doing. You're planning for the future, what you want to take with you, what you want to release. It is the beginning. Beautiful. And we have abundance here as the overall energy, so it's the beginning of abundance. So this is a different energy. This is a different time. This path is opening. You're getting ready to walk it. And there's a new energy, I feel like, that's necessary. It is the beginning, and I trust myself in all things. Apart from the trust we might develop spiritually with our higher power, self-trust is the basis of all other trust. Self-trust is a surety that we can rely upon ourselves, that our decisions are valid, that we ourselves matter, that knowing ourselves combined with trusting ourselves leads to better, more informed decisions about all aspects of our life, including career and relationships. Self-trust is far more than a flashy show of confidence. It is deeper and further reaching than that. It is security at the very core, that no matter what, our wisdom matters and it is best. It allows for flow and for faith in oneself and the way you do things, moving and choosing in the world. Self-trust is a full acceptance of self. As accepting oneself becomes easier, thus self-trust will begin to shine. This gives great momentum to anything we choose to tackle or do. And I feel like they're asking you too to be grateful for all these cups, to be grateful for all these emotional experiences that you've had. because they made you who you are. They taught you what they needed to teach you. And hopefully they taught you to trust yourself, or are teaching you to trust yourself. Self-trust is a full acceptance of self. As accepting oneself becomes easier, thus self-trust will begin to shine. This gives great momentum to anything we choose to tackle or do. Our ancestors saw spring, the great thawing, as a new beginning. They would walk the marshes and plants and find newly laid eggs. More than just a symbol of fertility and new hope, the eggs meant that the worst of the cold was over and that new life really was here. The egg moon was a time of celebration and rejoicing. So you're being asked to celebrate. That's the outcome. If you follow from a voice from spirit, there's a self-trust. Being grateful, finding balance, releasing what no longer serves you. Self-trust. And then the other card that came out with it was pleasure. Opening to pleasure, opening to this new abundance and how good it's going to feel, this new version of yourself, which is going to attract new abundance. And abundance can be money, it can be health, it can be love, it can be, usually it's money. But I love it. Yeah, so I just saw the ace. Wow, I just saw the Ace of Cups, that 9th cup. Yeah, it's time for you to get your 9th cup, your wish come true. 3 of Pentacles. Taurus got this same card in the same position. So some of you may have Taurus in your chart. You might resonate with the Taurus reading. It was really bleeping good. 3 of Pentacles. This is you developing self-trust. This is you taking all of these experiences, right? The left and the right, the good and the bad, and turning them into a new skill, a new expansion, right? A new power, a new gift. Beautiful. Who's on the bottom? Yep. Your energy. This is you. This is you. Here's the divine handing you this magic wand. This fire energy that is of your realm, if you will. Knight of Swords, 3 of Wands. Yeah. It's time for you to cut out. So it's time for you to rescue yourself. I heard that. Maybe that was always for you. I heard that in my meditation today. To my quiet time, I should say. I don't really know that I meditate. I just be quiet and listen and try to keep my thoughts, my mind clear so I can hear. But it's what I say, Ace of Wands, Knight of Swords. Yeah, it's the Knight of Swords. It's time to take action. It's time to cut out what you don't need anymore. But I heard, the Knight of Swords is like a rescuing energy, and it was like rescue yourself. That's the ultimate gift of self-love. If you're in a situation you don't want to be in, be your own hero and rescue yourself. And then we have the 3 of Wands, growth. But the overall energy from this deck, yeah, Ace of... This path, it's time for you to walk your path. It's time for you to create something new. It's time for you to be inspired. And, this is also a new time of pleasure. Look, and they're the same color energies. Yeah. 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 Just be patient, Leo. You can't, the divine works in how it works, and sometimes the divine can deliver you something instantaneously, and sometimes it takes a while. That's just the way it is. But your gratitude and your balance and your faith in a situation, definitely, are very powerful tools that can either have a great effect on you as you're being patient, or it can just align you with it so much closer. But it's important. Don't be discouraged. What do we have for the collective of Leo from my own personal flowering magi? Oops. Flowering magi. The flowering magi. I needed some old cards to help me. And it's interesting because this is spring. This is flower. I said this out loud and I was like, one time, this is actually my own saying, because people in the spring, they're always complaining about the rain. It's like, but the rain is what brings the May flowers. So you got to, if you want the flowers, you got to take the rain. And I don't think I need to say anything else, right? I think you're intelligent enough to resonate with that without me having to explain it, Leos. Oh my God. Sunshine. And that's you, right? The sun is Leo. Shine. Listen, sunshine, flowers, rain. Stop it. It all goes together. It all goes together. The sun is going to come out again. And there's going to be these beautiful flowers waiting for you. Yeah, just imagine. Imagination is, and notice the word magi is an imagination. Imagine. Magi, that's everything. Look at everything right now around you that came out of someone's imagination. This card came out of my imagination. Whoa. So you see what I'm saying? Imagination. Imagine. Our imagination is very strong. That was the message in a song card, just in case that may resonate with somebody. You may get a message in a song. Anywho, so imagine. Maybe while you're being patient and you're making these changes and releasing, practicing gratitude, getting your balance and your equilibrium again. Because the Three of Pentacles is also a card of balance. Interesting. We got fire, water, and earth here for you, Leo. Sagittarius, Eight of Cups, Three of Pentacles. But imagine something better. Imagine the pleasure. Because this actually kind of is the same color energies as well. Imagine. And then, of course, last but not least, loves. And that's all I'm going to say. And with this just trust in yourself and your higher power right now. And there's this pleasure here. This is the outcome. The trust and pleasure is the outcome if you follow for advice from Spirit. But I also feel that they're saying there's a path opening. You're opening to a way. Abundance is here. Practice that gratitude now, because you're going to be so grateful when this manifests. You're going to be so... That's why the sunshine is here. That's why you went through the rain, you went through the storm, and now it's time for your flowers. Leo gets their flowers. I love on the bottom of the deck was moonlight too. Spend some time in some moonlight. The moon reflects, first of all, the moon affects every human, not just Cancers and water signs, because it's the closest planet to us. It's the closest celestial body to us, right? So, or celestial, whatever. So it's reflecting the sun, which is, it's reflecting that light at night to you. So moonlight is beneficial to you. And I feel like moonlight is powerful to you. But again, be patient. Be patient, just stay positive and grateful. And the universe is hearing your call. So yeah, you just practice that gratitude now, because you are going to be grateful. All right, Leo.